Howdy folks, this is Crypto for Cash. Now I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before spending your hard-earned money. These are my opinions, but it's your money you're risking should you decide to invest. If you like my opinions, please hit that like button and feel free to subscribe. Vic Wilburn Artistic Photography. They provided the images that you're looking at start to finish. They'll be providing a different image for each video that I make. You can find them on Facebook at Vic Wilburn Photo. Now for today's video, I thought I would talk about some possible future uses for cryptocurrencies, and governments can play a major role in these use cases. Now, on my last video, I talked about foreign countries distancing themselves from the US dollar to avoid US sanctions, and I used North Korea as an example. Well, the 11th annual BRICS Summit took place this month in Brazil. Leaders from Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa met to discuss ways of improving non-Western economies. These countries make up 40% of the world's population and 25% of the world's land. RT News reports these nations are setting up a payment network that cuts out the West. There were talks concerning international trade tension with the U.S., and the BRICS Development Bank was criticized for issuing loans in the U.S. dollar denomination. Investigative journalist Ben Swan says the U.S. is in denial about BRICS skirting U.S. dollar. I've included part of this interview. Now, listen closely to what he says about the use of a bridge cryptocurrency. They don't mention XRP, but they're describing exactly what it was designed for.
Being discussed now, which is the payment processing system. So really what they're competing with is the SWIFT bank system, right? So right now, if you're sending money overseas from a U.S. bank, you have to use, or any Western country, you use that SWIFT system that is set up in Belgium. And that prevents money laundering in theory and all that kind of thing. But what the BRICS nations are doing is saying, well, we don't need to use the SWIFT system because we don't want to be subjected again to U.S. sanctions, because if the U.S. is sanctioning you, you can't move money using that SWIFT system. So what's really interesting is, number one, they're creating a payment system that would go around SWIFT. But how do you do that when you have 5 major countries that all have their own currencies? And one of the ways they're doing that is by using possibly cryptocurrency to do that. That would translate their currencies into a single cryptocurrency that is then used through the system and then formulated, I guess, when it gets into their country, back into their own personal currency. So essentially you're taking currency from one, sending it through as a cryptocurrency, and then back on the other end into transforming it into another currency. And that allows them, again, to get around.
I said in an earlier video that I didn't believe cryptocurrencies would replace the US dollar. Not anytime soon anyway. However, there are foreign governments trying their damnedest to do just that. I realize these are just talks right now, but this could lead to something much bigger. Massive utility. Whether it's Bitcoin, XRP, or some other digital asset, it seems clear to me that cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology is the way of the future. The US dollar has been the reserve currency for decades, but clearly there are those who are ready for a change. Whatever happens, change of some kind is coming, and so is the next big bull run. So good luck. Thanks for listening to Crypto for Cash.